Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. So Manchester United have beaten Wolverhampton Wanderers late on with a goal from Kobbie Mainoo. And it was an absolutely fantastic goal by Kobbie Mainoo. Coming up clutch, like his name's Kobe Bryant or something like that. Kobbie Bryant, whatever you want to call him. Unreal. Sold the defender with a nutmeg. Bends the ball into the corner. Manchester United 4, Wolverhampton Wanderers 3. In a game where Manchester United had squandered a 2-goal lead to be 3-3 in the dying stages. There was about 2 minutes left of injury time, 9 minutes of injury time when they equalised. And for Manchester United to still win from there, feels like we get 6 points for that win, because I was down in the dumps when Wolverhampton Wanderers equalised. And Manchester United had missed so many chances in that first half. We had so many chances in that first half. We had a few goals disallowed for offside as well, and rightly so, marginal calls, but the right ones in the end. But Manchester United created a bucket of chances in this game, failed to take all of them, and as a result, we were staring down the barrel of dropping 2 points against a team we were 3-1 up against with injury time, going into the latter stages of the game. So Manchester United have really pulled themselves out of jail with this one. The first goal for Manchester United, set up by Rasmus Højlund, scored by none other than Marcus Rashford, who started this game having found himself in some disciplinary trouble with Manchester United, having gone to Belfast, stayed there longer than he should have, pulled a sickie at training. He got found out for that. He's been fined 2 weeks' wages, but he was back in the team. Now, a lot of people have been complaining about this, and I remember when I was a kid and Paul Scholes refused to play in a League Cup game and played in the very next game for Manchester United. Now look, Paul Scholes, obviously a legend, won everything at Manchester United, but at that point he was out of form and he wasn't seeing eye to eye with the manager. And I've seen a lot of people going, well, Fergie would just drop him. Look, shit happens. Players make mistakes. It's how you react to them. And I think Marcus Rashford reacted really well. He took responsibility, although we don't want to see him doing that, of course. He took responsibility. He took his fine on the chin. He's back in the team and he's scoring. And it was a fantastic goal as well, opening up his foot to find a corner of the net. And then Luke Shaw sets up Rasmus Højlund, who got a little bit lucky with his goal, thanks to a few deflections of the goalkeeper and the defender. But he was in the right area. He's in that 6-yard box, causing a problem, causing chaos for the goalkeeper, for the defender, and earning that bit of luck. Now he's sitting on like 10 goals this season, or 9 goals, may have missed count, I think 6 in the Champions League, 3 in the Premier League and 1 other. He's sitting on around 10 goals this season now. Having started off where he wasn't really scoring many goals for us in the Premier League, he's looking good. And Rasmus Højlund's someone that I've said we have to stick by, because all the problems at Manchester United here, they're not Bruno Fernandes. They're not Rasmus Højlund, in my opinion. They're not Marcus. A lot of people like to point the fingers at the wrong players. And look, I know Bruno and Rashford's form hasn't been great at all times this season, but nevertheless, they're one of very few players that, consistently show up for us. Maybe not this season, but you know my point. Nevertheless, it was great to see us race into a 2-goal lead. It could have been 3, 4, 5. It could have been even more for Manchester United. And it was also great to see Varane, Martinez together at the heart of that defence. Luke Shaw playing at left back, providing those overlapping runs like we saw for the Rasmus Højlund goal. How much has Marcus Rashford missed that? A fullback to just get alongside him, push past him and, take a defender with him, create some more space for him as well. So I think he's missed Luke Shaw. It was great to have Luke Shaw back, Varane back, Martinez, Casemiro. As I said, we've needed those guys. And who would have thought Manchester United having like 16 injuries this season would have an impact? It would. 2-0 up though. We go into half time. And then we give away a penalty after 70 minutes. This was though after we'd missed, again, more chances. We've missed so many chances and we should have been taking them. There was a few chances there where maybe Bruno don't shoot and he passes, or Rashford don't shoot and he passes, or he just shoots earlier and we get a goal. But then Sarabia scores the penalty. It was a penalty, in my opinion. Soft. I think the player's gone down asking for it, and it's soft. But it was a penalty, in my opinion. And the right decision was, because I would want that as a penalty for Manchester United. That's why I couldn't see it getting turned over, because the player did get kicked. but I thought he exaggerated it. Sarabia scores the penalty anyway. And then we make a few substitutions. Scott McTominay comes on for Casemiro. Anthony comes on as well for Marcus Rashford. And I was really scratching my head. I understood the Casemiro one, although I didn't want to see him come on for McTominay, because I'm thinking McTominay can't sit and can't protect. But what McTominay did do when he came on was scored. And that, you're thinking, it was the match winner. 3-1 up, 15 minutes to go. Surely that's it now. And two substitutions that looked dodgy and odd, suddenly looking like they're match winning because McTominay scoring the goal. But Anthony's performance, by the way, abysmal. 20 minutes from him. And I asked the lads during the game, am I getting onto this guy just consistently, and am I being unfair? Or does he deserve, like, you tell me, like, am I being unfair, or is the guy just a dud? Because sometimes I feel like I am being unfair on him. But he's just not good enough. And we've seen it for their third goal. Dilly-dallies in possession. He's so slow. He slows everything down. You're supposed to be a winger. You're looking to go backwards, sideways, looking like... Get forward, mate. Get forward. And all these skills and all these different things we've seen from him, you're not seeing them. Kilman gets a goal, which makes it 3-2 on the 85th minute. A corner poorly defended. A header comes back across. Delo, maybe, it was Delo over Varane, sorry if I can't remember who it was. Maybe they've got to come off the line a little bit and play him offside. Or maybe I'm being harsh. But the keeper could also do a little bit better with it as well. And that shouldn't be going in so easy. Kind of deflects up off him and goes in. We see that far too often. And then you're fearing the worst. We saw Amari Forson come on for Højlund, Maguire come on for Martinez, who put ice on his feet, and Johnny Evans, who came on for Garnacho. And you kind of understood the Evans and Maguire one, although, you know, we're taking off our best players. At that point, Garnacho was still an outlet for us. Rasmus Højlund was still an outlet for us. So it was a weird one. And then on the 95th minute, the ball breaks down on the edge of Wolves' box because Anthony, first touch, second touch, third touch is poor. They break and they score. And you're just thinking, oh, for fuck's sake. This game has been pretty much smooth sailing for Manchester United. We've enjoyed ourselves. We've had a great time. We've missed some chances, yes, but it looked like we were going to win. And now we're staring down the barrel of a defeat. But there were 9 minutes added on. Eventually we played like 11, 12 minutes of added time. So Manchester United still had 3-4 minutes to go. And it felt like Kobbie Mainoo went, listen, you twats, just give me the ball. And remember Rooney's interview on Toffee TV where he goes, after about a week of being at Everton, I realised all my heroes were crap. I think that's how Kobbie Mainoo's feeling. Because he picks up the ball, sends someone to the shop for a Ribena and a Twix, and then just bends it into the corner. Such a fantastic goal from Kobbie Mainoo. That boy, such a star boy. And we've got to build the team around him. We really have. This is the kind of player that we can't be fucking around with. Because if we take a year, 2 years, 3 years to build any semblance of a team, he's going to start thinking, all right, I love this place. I've grown up around here, but if I want to be successful, I have to move on. And we can't be allowing Manchester United talents and academy players to be thinking that. But look, overall, then there are a lot of positives to take from today. The chances created, the fact that we got a lot of our best players back out on the team and available to start, but also those downsides. You have to take your chances. And when we took off some of those better players, Lissandro, Casemiro, etc., it all seemed to fall apart. So our substitutions have to be better as well. But look, absolutely delighted with the win. And Kobbie Mainoo, what a fucking guy.